Alright. This is my class brass lesson. Introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Alicia, and I am a vocalist.
Have you ever played a brass instrument before?
I have never touched a brass instrument.
Excellent. That's what we want in this class. Alright. So, first, I want you to go with your lips like... Just relax it, get all the blood flowing one more time. Alright, and shake out your arms, make sure that your hands are relaxed. Alright, we're going to start by just going over what we're going to be going over. We're going to start with the objectives. At the end of the lesson, the goal is for you to be able to produce a buzz on the mouthpiece at the level appropriate for a 6th grader who's just learning for the first time how to buzz, and to properly hold the trumpet. So we'll go over that, and also to be able to play from a C to a G. So just within the staff, and we're going to go over the few valve combinations and also slide combinations that you need to do for that. All right. So brass instruments produce sound by buzzing of the lips through the mouthpiece, through all the tubing of the instrument, and then out through the valve. So if I just have the mouthpiece, so these valves lengthen the horn, which can make you step down. So if you press down valves, it'll go lower. All the going up, all going higher, it comes from the lips blowing faster air and making a slightly smaller hole to let the air go through, which allows the air to go faster. So if I start with a really open, we call it an aperture. If my hole is big, then it doesn't. There's not enough lip to produce buzz. But if I go, then I fasten the air to make it go up higher. So if I put it in the instrument, then I go through the harmonic series, like remember in theory how he would hold down the key and he would press a key lower than that and he would be able to hear the resonance. So all that was going through my lips. And then if I want to go down, then I press down valves in a particular order that we'll go over in a little bit. So that's how sound is produced on the brass instrument. So we're going to start with the mouthpiece. When placing the mouthpiece on the lips, it's going to be at a 50-50 side to side and 50-50 up and down on the lips. So come closer and you can see. That's equal. It's hard to tell.
Like,
Like
puckering.
Yeah. So the way that you get to the puckering, as you put it, you go So it's like you're making a poo sound, like poo, but it's just a little bit. You curl your lips back with the and then you imagine that you're pushing air through a coffee stirrer. That tiny hole. So put your hand about right here. Feel all the air going towards your hand. That's the goal of the directional. So go ahead and pick up your mouthpiece. I'm going to want you to hold it with your right hand, 2 fingers and a thumb down at the end of the mouthpiece. With your right hand. All the way at the end, like this.
Okay, so at the very end.
At the very end. Okay. So look again where I put my mouthpiece. Alright, so put it on your lips.
Okay.
Alright. So go poo, and put it on your lips. Alright. Very good. It's 50-50 across, and it's 50-50 on the... actually move your mouthpiece up just a little bit. Just a little bit. There you go. You want to have all your lips, you want more of the flesh of your lips in the mouthpiece so that it can vibrate. That's one of the harder things about using a high brass instrument, is the rim is so small that the opening between the rim is so small, the cup is so small that you have to be able to really manage your lips. So it has to be, so go All right, that time your lips opened a little bit too much.
Okay.
So go
Mm.
All right, now put it on your lips. All right, a little bit higher. All right, so that's where you're going to want to feel that that's where 50-50 is. All right, so now we're going to go to sirens. So,
Mm.
All right, it's going to sound funny. All right, yep. All right, let's do it again.
Okay. I think I have it wrong.
All right, very good. Try to open up your lips just a tiny bit more to let more air through.
Okay.
All right, so and you want to hold it straight out. You're angling it down right now. You want to hold it straight out from your lips. All right, so go poo. All right. Yep. All right, that's better.
Okay.
So now from that lower pitch, I want you to make your air go faster so that you go up higher. So listen. That's okay. All right.
I'm doing something wrong
Yep,
with
just
like.
go. Okay,
It
so
feels
let's.
like they're too.
Feel your lips curling back, and then just the center of your lips should come out, and just tiny little hole. All right, now put your mouthpiece on and buzz. All right, that's good. Now try to either from there go lower or go higher.
Okay.
All right, just reset.
Okay. So. I think I had it too high actually.
Okay.
Like shooting above the.
Okay.
So. But that feels like it's more over.
All right. So right now you're puffing your cheeks out.
Okay.
I want you to just focus all the air forward. So instead of going like, you need to go.
Okay.
All right. It's getting better every time. Can you try to, if you can just get any noise out and then go higher or lower? So. All right.
It sounds so goofy. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. You've never played a brass instrument, so make sure that every time you go back up that you have it set, and eventually you'll be able to just go right to it. But All right, it's getting there. It's getting better. All right, so let's try one more time, and then we'll start looking at the trumpet itself. So All right, let's take a short break from that and go to the trumpet. All right, so don't pick it up yet. Just put your mouthpiece in the hole. All right. So when holding the trumpet, your left hand goes on the left side and your right hand goes to the right side. Imagine that. So your ring finger is going to go into this ring. Your pinky finger is going to go down beneath the third valve slide.
Okay.
So it's going to go right here, and then your other two fingers are right here. Your thumb is going to go into this little boot right here, and your hand is going to be C-cupped like this. Your hand is not going to be all the way against the trumpet. You want to have it a very open to where it's secure, but it's not clamped. All right, so go ahead and pick up your trumpet. All right, so start with your ring finger. All right, and then your other two fingers wrap around the third valve casing. There you go. All right, so just hold it up. All right, looking good. So I want you to make sure that, so right now just hold your right hand in any way. Make sure that you can move the third valve slide. All right. Yeah, it looks like Margarita's Okay, so you can use either your fourth finger or your third finger, whichever. Your hands are a little bigger, so it might work better for you to use the third valve, the third finger for that. All right, so now that we have it set in the left hand, all right, so just take your right hand off. All right, your thumb is going to go right in here between the valve casings and up under what is called the lead pipe. So it's going to go right up here. Each finger is going to go on the first, third, second, and third valve. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then your pinky is going to go up on the ring, on top of the ring.
On top. Okay.
Yes. And again, you're going to want to shake out your hand like this, and so see where your hand is kind of C-shaped.
Mm-hmm.
Put it right there. All right. So it just needs to be comfortable. All right, and hold it up as though you were looking like you're going to play. All right, great. Now I want you to put down the trumpet and pick it up yourself and put everything in the proper position. All right, can you turn it this way so I can see where your thumb is? All right, looking good. And everything should feel relaxed and it should feel sturdy. All right, great. So now, get your mouthpiece. To put the mouthpiece in, you put it into the lead pipe and you slightly twist it to make sure that it doesn't just fall out. So you put it in and then slight twist and push down. All right, now just pull on it a little bit and see if it comes out easily. All right, turn it upside down like this. All right, great. So now, you're going to want, if you're going to have your third finger in, you're going to want to have your fourth finger up along this side. Don't have it curled. Actually, sorry. You want it right here on the ring so that you can bring the ring back. On the ring itself. On the ring itself. Don't stretch your hand so far.
Like
there you go. So you have the power of both the third and the fourth finger to move your ring.
Okay.
All right. And where does your pinky go?
It goes on top.
All right. And
That
your
goes
thumb.
underneath. Yeah.
All right. So when playing the trumpet, it's going to be not completely parallel, but angled down a little bit. So that's a little bit too much. All right, and then bring it up to your lips. All right, you don't want to bring your head to the trumpet. You want to bring the trumpet to your head. So sit up straight, feet flat on the floor, and bring the trumpet up to your lips. Okay, so now you're going to go poo. Put the mouthpiece on your lips, and buzz. All right. All right. Very good. That was great. Yeah.
That was a buzz.
All right. Let's do it again. Set it correctly. All right. Very good. So that is. Yeah, that's a G. So we're going to want to start lower than a G. So to do that, you have to make sure that your teeth are open. Whenever you're buzzing through, your teeth cannot be closed or else you're going to sound like this. So do you hear the difference in how closed off it is? So you want your teeth to be open enough and your jaw to be lowered so that enough air can come through to where it produces a good tone. So just keep that in mind and think the air, you want to think your air is going out far. So let's play again. All right. All right.
But still high.
Yeah.
Though.
Start. That's okay. So I want you to make sure that your lips are set properly. You're puffing your cheeks out again, so try not to do that. But you were able to go down to the C, which is amazing. That's very good. All right, so start at the G, and then it's a slur. We call it a lip slur, even though most of it is from the air. So just think fuller, rounder air. So let's start at the G again. So Okay.
Puffing again.
Yep.
Okay.
Make sure that all the air is going forward, not out.
Yeah, and it's just okay. So, would it be like more of an open mouth position? Or
Yes, you want to make sure that your jaw shouldn't be like, but it should be compared to. But don't overdo it because it is just slight adjustments.
Okay, so going down, I did it once, but I'm like, how did I do that? Like, I moved like the lower lip up.
Yeah.
Felt like.
Okay.
So,
Let's try going higher
okay.
actually.
Higher,
So.
yeah.
And so to go higher, you want to just think faster air. That's all that I want you to think about.
Okay.
All right, very good.
That was.
Let's just do it again. All right.
Okay.
Just make sure that you're setting your lips right. Mm-hmm. All right. Play.
Okay. Yeah, let me move forward.
Okay.
And then, yeah. Okay.
Keep your feet flat on the ground. All right, you're producing a very good G.
Yeah.
So now we just want to move you away from the G. All right, let's try going down again. Excellent. Now let's try to replicate that and start on the lower note. All right, let's go back. Well, now you hit the higher note. All right, don't let your cheeks puff out. Just air for. Imagine that my hand is the target, and you're trying to shoot a dart all the way over here. All right, now do the lower note. All right, now do the high note and then the low note. Make sure that when you do your poo, you don't want to make it the sound poo. It's just a little, and just a tiny, tiny little hole. I was, but yes, that's exactly what I asked you to do. All right, so
Okay.
do that again. All right, that is very good. You're doing a lot better. All right, so now, let's start on. So the low note that we just did was a C, and the high note that we just did was a G. So between a G and an F is a whole step. The second valve does a half step. The first valve does a whole step, and the third valve does a step and a half. So which valve are we going to put down to go from a G to an F?
This is a step and a half. This is a
That's a half step.
half step. So, and we're going from
From a G down to an F.
we need the whole step.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So listen first. All right. So you went up. You need to just push down the valve, but keep the same air. All can you curve your hand a little bit back? There you go. All right. So just wiggle the first valve. There you go. The air doesn't need to change at all until you're getting to like bigger leaps within it. But with that, the air should pretty much stay the same. So do that again. All right. Relax. You blow out your lips. All right. Excellent. All right. So now we're going to go down from an F to an E. So you're going to put down the first valve and the second valve. So listen. We're going to start at the G, go down to the F to the E. Right. Open 1, 2. So. That's okay.
Okay, let's read.
Just play G. Alright, so now we have G, F, E, and we're going to go to a D. So a D is first valve and third valve. So middle finger in a good way. So put down your first valve and third valve. First and third. Alright, so for this, we're going to have to kick out our third valve slide about an inch. About 3/4 of an inch to an inch. So about right there, yeah. That'll work. So go from open to out.
Oh, wait.
So open and in. Open and in, and then out and down. Open in, out down. Open in, out down. All right. So now we're going to play the C, right? The C below the G. So we're going to play. All right, and then we're going to go from. All right, so you went up too high. You just need, it's just small, minor adjustments. Okay, so what you and I are going to do together is we're going to start at the G, and we're going to go down to the C. So make sure that, so the order of the fingers is open, 1, 1 and 2, 1 and 3, and slide, and then open again. All right.
Okay.
So starting from G, F, E, D, C. That's okay. Okay.
I went too big.
So, if you're gonna breathe, just breathe out of the corners of your mouth. That's probably not something that I want to teach you right now. So just go, just breathe. Excellent. You just need to remember to immediately kick out your third valve slide. All right, so now we're going to go the other way. We're going to go C, D, F, G. C, D, E, F, G alphabet. So we start open. We go to 1 and 3 with the slide out. Then we go to 1 and 2. Then we go to 1, and then we go to open. All right. Alright, so the third valve slide only affects the third valve. Are we using the third valve for either of the others?
No. Did I leave it out?
No.
Oh.
Yes, you. I don't remember what you did. What I'm trying to say is, for right now, since we're not using anything else that uses the 2 and 3, if you want to leave, the best thing you can do is just put it out when you need it out. But if you forget, it doesn't affect the sound at all.
Okay.
And you were going out. You were only going out about a quarter of an inch. I'm going to need you to go out a little bit more.
A little bit more.
All right. So now I just want to hear you go from the C to the G. Sorry, stepwise.
Oh.
Sorry.
Like, okay.
I mean, you did what I said, just not what I wanted.
Okay.
All right, but that again, that was great. So it's just C to G stepwise. That's exactly what I wanted you to be able to do during this practice session. So, let's go back and start from the beginning and just review everything. So set down your trumpet and get at your mouthpiece. So you have to, there you go. You just have to twist it a little bit and then it just slides right out. All right. So how do we hold the mouthpiece?
Down like this.
Yes, down all the way at the very end. All right. And then what are the 2 syllables that we use to get our lips ready for the mouthpiece?
Mm.
All right. And where on the mouth does it go?
50-50.
50-50 which way?
Vertical and up and down.
Both ways, yeah. All right. So go
Mm.
and put your mouth. All right, and buzz. All right. I want you to try to do a siren.
Okay.
See if it works now.
Okay, I'm doing something.
All right. So right now I want you to think like you're playing a C, and then going immediately to a G. All right, those goes. Prepare your lips.
Mm.
All right.
Puffing still.
Yeah, you're
I feel
puffing.
like that's probably.
Yeah. So stick your hand out as far away as you can, and I want you to be able to feel the air coming to your hand. Yeah. Yeah, that's
like keeping my hand here,
so that's something that you'll need to work on if you were to continue. All right. How do we put our mouthpiece into the trumpet?
So fit and small twist.
All right.
And then gently tug. And make sure it won't fall.
All right. You don't actually have to do that. I was just using that to prove a point earlier.
Okay.
All right. So now I want you to show me how you hold it with your left hand. All right. And yep. All right. And show me how you hold it with your right hand. All right. And about what angle do we want it at?
Like straight, but a little down.
Yep.
Sorry.
And should we bring it to our face or bring our face to it?
We should bring it to our face.
There we go. I don't want you to chicken arm it like this. And it also shouldn't be out like this, but it should just be a comfortable, relaxed, and shoulders relaxed. All right. Go. So now play either a G or a C, whichever comes out. All right. So now play a C. Alright, so now I want you to play C to G in half notes. 1, 2, ready, go. That's okay. Prepare.
Okay.
Alright, let's try that one more time. Feet flat on the floor. There you go. Alright, excellent.
Okay.
So, for homework, I want you to work on improving your sirens. So I want you to be able to produce a very good buzz, and then be able to change the pitch of that buzz up and down. All right, and that concludes our lesson at 31 minutes.